Honestly, you can love it or hate it, but Chainsaw Man is absolute peak fiction. Good morning, pizza people. It's Time Pizza back today with another video, and I think it's honestly time that I reflect on the series known as Chainsaw Man, a series that I truly highly regard as peak fiction. This is a series that I honestly love to death because I feel like the writing, the action, all of it comes together to make a series that stands above all as golden anime fiction. But before I get into all of that, I just would like to take a second to tell all you pizza people to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new, because I make these videos for free and I would honestly love to do this more often, but until I have 100,000 pizza people, it can't be a job. So please like, comment, and subscribe on our journey to 10k subscribers by the end of the year, and hopefully we can even get 100k by May. But without further ado, let's get into the rest of the video. So with Chainsaw Man, right, I honestly feel like it's one of those series that is a golden gem in the rough, okay, because there's so much that goes into the series, especially when it comes to like psychology and like how characters are truly, like how people should truly be written, and how they're not this just like fantasy of people that do it for the good of their hearts, and more so people that do it out of greed, bro. And characters for me that truly represent that feeling are characters like our main MC Denji, basically, is because he's not a hero per se. Like in the public he's seen as a hero, but the true reason he's even doing all of this, spoilers for the most recent chapter by the way, it's light spoilers so you can still stay, but if you truly want to avoid anything possible that come out of that, just go ahead and skip. But the main motivation for our main character Denji is that he sees how much clout and how much love he's getting as Chainsaw Man. He's like, man, I really want to do this more. I want to get women, I want to get food, I want to live the best life possible and be a hero. And that's what being Chainsaw Man means to him. And honestly, something like that feels like peak writing for me, because like you can't blame him, bro. Like you can't blame any of these people that choose to like help you out in order to gain something out of it, because what good does it do for him to do it out of the good of his heart, bro? He gains literally nothing from that. And the fact that we're having a main character in Shonen Jump, by the way, who's staying true to these ideologies and doing it purely for the fame, and that's all there is to it, is honestly phenomenal writing for me, bro. Because honestly in Shonen Jump, right, this is kind of a trend that's been going on for a long time, and it's been subtly continuing ever since, like with characters like Goku, Naruto, Luffy, or whatever. And you'll have an idiot who's down bad, like you'll either be poor, have no parents, and you have to come about the mud, and then you become a hero because you see other people like you and you want to save them. But the thing about Chainsaw Man is that it takes that narrative and completely flips it. How about instead of having an idiot that sees other people down bad and wants to help them, he's an idiot that's down bad that really truly just wants to help himself and to truly boost his own social status, because that's all he cares about. He's a selfish main character. And how can you truly hate him for that, right? Because it's truly what humans are like, bro. Like, you know how many people would say, I would love to be a hero, and they're not. A lot of people would say they're doing it for the good of their hearts, but we know they're lying, bro. They love the fame and like clout they get from it, bro. And to see a main character truly own up to that, bro, is something that you rarely see. Like Chainsaw Man is truly writing a human character, and he's the least human out of a lot of main characters. Naruto's a human doing it for the good of his heart. That's not true. Denji's a whole chainsaw devil, bro, and he's doing it out of the good of his self, bro. How is he more human than Naruto? Make that make sense. But then again, I'm not trying to hate on Naruto or anything like that, because that series has its own things that it achieves and it writes better than Chainsaw Man ever did. But I'm just saying, I like the reality and the realistic feel that comes with these characters in Chainsaw Man, bro. Like this series, the main reason I'm making this video right now is because it had rumors of getting an anime that's coming out soon or getting announced soon, bro. And I just feel like I honestly have to put out my thoughts here. Like when this anime does drop, like a lot of people will see how good a shonen can be if you decide the right people like their people. If they are in like a fictional setting such as Chainsaw Man, where devils exist and you have chainsaw devils and sword devils, that all just exactly how people would act, bro. And I I can only feel that when Chainsaw Man gets the anime that it deserves, and it gets the good animation, a good studio that's gonna adapt it, bro, that this series will explode in popularity bigger than ever before, bro. Now, to step away a little bit from the fact that I feel like these characters are written hella close to reality and how good I feel that is for the series, I want to touch upon this fact that this series truly feels like an onion, okay? Like, I don't know if you guys remember that quote from Shrek or whatever, right? But he said a quote that really stood out to me, and he said ogres are like onions. There's layers and layers and layers to them, and that's exactly how this series feels, right? Because when you look at Chainsaw Man from the outside, right, like, you'll look at it like an onion. You'll see it's just this battle shonen where it meatheads its way through everything with no true depth, right? But when you read and read more on about it, bro, you see like each and all of these characters, they have different levels to them, and they're so much more complex than some meathead that doesn't know how it feels to like experience love, or some meathead that just truly wants to fight and save the world, bro. Like Denji, like Makima, like Aki, like Power. Everybody gets deeper and deeper as you read this series, bro, and that's honestly what truly makes this series peak fiction. Because one thing I noticed that the author does do in order to like scare away all the people that truly aren't watching the series is he puts a lot of action and fights into it, but when he gets into the real character moments, he gets real, if that makes any sense, bro. Like, he'll truly make you question, like, is what they're doing good or bad? Like, what do they truly gain out of this, you know? Even in a sense, it kind of makes the series step outside of itself, you know? Because if you look at this series from an outside perspective, like knowing everything you do, it'll make you kind of question, like, man, there really is no good or bad when it comes to this series. Like, of course, you know, you'll have a main villain or antagonist, like Makima, for example, right? But like, when you look at it objectively, there is no good and bad, bro. This series is purely neutral in its approach to the writing characters and its approach to us. Like, it's kind of like letting the reader decide, like, you really think what they're doing is for the good of humanity? Is it for the good of the people? Or are they just doing it to gain something, you know? And that's what I truly love about this series. And honestly, this series is peak fiction for that reason, pizza people. And honestly, I don't know how to go more in depth into how good this series' writing is without sounding like a crazy man, or sounding like I'm about to spoil, or just sounding like I don't know what I'm talking about. So I truly suggest that anybody who watches this video should go check out Chainsaw Man, because there's a lot of hard work and studying that goes into this series that I truly feel that you all should check out. It's one of Time Pizza's personal favorites, and I really hope that you guys appreciate this series as much as I do when you get all caught up, because the anime is getting announced soon, so I suggest you hop on this wave before it's too late. But that's all I really have to say for today, pizza people. Chainsaw Man is definitely peak fiction, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10K before the end of the year, and I would love you pizza people can help me with that goal. But until next time, my name is Time Pizza, and I will see you pizza people on the other side of the slice. We move.